there is but one which defines the art of the supercar: Ferrari. Ever since the war, Ferrari has been in the business of making the fastest, sexiest and just plain most desirable cars on the planet. To drive a Ferrari, any Ferrari, is a joy, a fascinating blend of simply prodigious talents and often infuriating faults too. But to drive Ferrari's flagship, a 12-cylinder monument to automotive excess, is something else again. This is the Ferrari F512M, not just the latest version of the original Testarossa, but also the last. Many criticise the old car for its lack of grace, and this one's hardly for the faint-hearted. But like the looks or loathe them, there is one part of this car over which there is no argument: the engine. The Flat 12 has received the final reworking of its 20-year career. Power has gone up from 428 to 440 horsepower. In other words, it's like taking 3 Golf GTI engines and putting them into just one Golf. And the noise it makes? Well, listen to this. This is what people pay so much to hear. This and, of course, the way it drives. What you get when you buy a Ferrari is more than a dramatic shape and a big engine. Unlike most cars, which try to distance their drivers as far as possible from the mechanical processes needed to make them move, a Ferrari includes its driver in its every action. From the mechanical scrape of its gear lever to the stream of information fed back through the heavy steering, this Ferrari feels alive in your hands. On public roads, it is almost too fast, and you often have to restrain it and yourself so as not to scare other road users. No, if you really want to find out what this Ferrari will do when pushed, there's really only one place to take it: a test track. There you'll find out the true nature of its performance, enough to take it past 60 miles an hour in just over 4.5 seconds and onto very nearly 200 miles per hour. It goes round corners faster than most cars go down straights, and all the time that wonderful engine note is there, egging you on to try that little bit harder. Despite a stiff gear change, a heavy clutch and offset pedals, the car remains a wonderful challenge to drive hard. Right on the cornering limit, it needs a firm hand. Because the 5-speed gearbox is underneath the engine, the car has a high centre of gravity, so that when it starts to slide, it does so rather swiftly. Get it right though, and the rewards to be gained from a hard workout on the test track are almost limitless. But what if, like me, you couldn't even afford the petrol for this Ferrari? There is another Italian sports car that's much cheaper and almost as much fun.